about 10:15. I woke up to a few big kicks and my water broke, and Corey got on the phone right away and asked, his parents to get here, and they made it over here pretty quick. They're from the Lewiston area, so it was about 15 minutes for them to make it here. And we were out the door, and I knew she was going to come quick because my contractions were less than 2 minutes apart. And we jumped in the van and headed to Rochester. Thankfully, the weather cooperated that evening, and we made it onto 2nd Street and didn't hit one red light, thankfully.
Off of 52, yeah, there's only, 6 of them?
There is a ton of them.
I think one red light and she would have been born in the van.
Yeah.
The intensity really picked up right at, the holiday station there? We really started to feel the pain, I think, there. So I was probably doing about 40 or 45 going down.
The van seat went back and I said, hurry, I think, and then we pulled into the Methodist little roundabout, and Corey no more than pushed the buzzer to get in the door and get a wheelchair, and I tried to get out of the van, and I knew her head was already coming, so
I think you're getting hungry.
I started to just kind of get down on the ground, and I think Corey's words were, honey, we're so close.
Yeah, I had gotten one out and pulled it, I had gotten that far with a wheelchair out to her.
That's what I thought.
And she went to sit down, and when she went to sit down, it just wasn't happening, and I put my hand down, you could feel her head was pounding in her sweatpants. So that's when she lay down, and I knew we couldn't get any closer. That was it.
I was just glad at that point to be at the hospital and be close enough. So yeah, and then
I went back to push the security button again to say, we need help. It's not going to happen. We're not going to get inside. And I think by the time I got back to Kelly is when I looked up and Deb was standing in the glass, coming through the glass doors. And she said, from what I remember, she just said, do you need any help? And I think my answer was, yeah, I think so.
Well, I couldn't tell. It almost looked like, I'm like, did she fall trying to get into the wheelchair? I couldn't really tell you were pregnant. I didn't look to see if you were pregnant. It looked to me like you had fallen or something. And I'm like, okay, what's going on here?
Well, yeah. But then you just, I don't know, you just jumped right in and it's like, wow.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing.
Well, when someone, I don't know if you said or she said that the baby's head was out, I'm thinking, okay, how long's this baby's head been out and what's going, I had no idea what was going on. And then, I don't know, it just instinct.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. I'm like, okay, we gotta see what's going on.
It just happened so fast that it was like, holy cow.
Well, yeah.
And I think before I knew it, she was out. I think it was like 2 pushes.
2 or 3. Yeah. It was like, once you did that one big one, done. Done.
I don't even know if you had any.
And it was just like instant relief. And once I heard her cry, and okay, we just did this.